Nowhere did the events of this past week hit home as they did in all those communities the dead and missing called home. No one in those places had been left untouched, as Bill Geist can tell you firsthand.
Ridgewood, New Jersey, a small community of old homes, old trees, old values. It's where I live. From here, you can see New York City's skyline 17 miles away. It's a convenient commute to New York's downtown financial district, and every morning hundreds of locals board these trains bound for Wall Street.
Let's go.
Tuesday, many of them did not come home. At least 12 of our Ridgewood neighbors, and possibly many more, are still missing in the World Trade Center rubble. Hundreds narrowly escaped with their lives. The entire town has been shocked and transformed. Flags fly at half-mast, and they fly everywhere. The Overlook, once a place of beauty and romance, has been turned into a memorial. In the park, where kids skateboard and children line up to see Santa Claus, candlelight vigils are now held.
We lift up to you, Lord, those that struggle to find meaning.
Local churches keep their doors open at all hours. One member of Reverend Tom Marsden's congregation is among the missing.
Folks are stopping in and just spending some time in prayer. Some are using this as a place just to quietly cry.
And everyone in town wants to do something to help.
Please help. Stop to support our country. And we thought 25 cents.
Children canvass the neighborhoods for donations for the rescue workers. Our local firefighters volunteered to go to the World Trade Center site to aid in rescue efforts.
I believe it's good that we can go over and try to help, some of the people from our town and show them that we're there to support them in the loss of their loved ones. And hopefully we'll be able to do some good today.
The town's Red Cross office is abuzz. Volunteers load supply trucks and answer thousands of calls.
But we really appreciate you calling the Red Cross.
People feel in such an intense, overwhelming need to do something. They want to be there. They want to help try and find somebody. They want to pull away the concrete and the glass. I mean, these people, they don't ask, would it be risky?
Yes. At a time like this, we welcome everyone.
Their disaster relief class is standing room only these days.
The worst in the human spirit was experienced, and it's brought out the most glorious in the human spirit, I believe. And that's what we're seeing even here in Ridgewood.
When you see little knots of cars and people in this town, it's normally for a happy social occasion like a backyard barbecue or a child's birthday party. Now these clusters are somber gatherings of friends and neighbors trying to comfort a family and shoulder some of the grief. My friend, John Vandevander, went to work on an early train Tuesday bound for his office on the 92nd floor of the North Tower of the World Trade Center. During the attacks, he talked with his wife and son a few times on the telephone. Then the building collapsed, and he has not been heard from since. By his wife, Annie, their 14-year-old son, John, and their two daughters, Janie, 9, and Molly, 5. Janie still tries to reach him on his cell phone. Annie has told her children that their father is probably not coming home.
And I do believe with all my heart that things happen for a reason, and something will come out of this. If it's just that my children are stronger people, for having gone through this, or something good has to come of this, because it's so awful that this can't just have happened for no reason. I have no regrets. We knew we were lucky, and we would tell each other all the time how lucky we were. And we used to tell the kids how lucky we were, the 5 of us. And
She's found strength in visiting others in town who are also missing loved ones in this disaster.
I kept saying, I feel so sorry I'm for myself. And somehow visiting the other women yesterday, I don't know, something lifted. And I know, again, I'm not alone. Just driving Molly to school this morning, all the flags. And I just to know that so many people care.
To this tranquil town that has always provided a refuge from the pressures, problems, and pandemonium of the outside world, monstrous evil has come from distant lands, set upon New York, and reached its deadly tentacles up these tracks. It has left untold misery in this town, where people are asking how this could happen and why. And it may be the children who are asking the toughest questions of all. When my friend Annie told her daughter that God would pull her father up to heaven from this massive disaster, 5-year-old Molly asked, "Does God have enough hands?"